Hey guys, Anthony Gallucci here. Welcome to the channel. Some of you may recognize me from the Black Diamond Guitars demos. Some of you may not, and if not, let me introduce myself a little bit. So I've been playing guitar since I'm 8 years old. I'm 24 now. That's 16 years. I have played multiple genres of music, ranging from country, bluegrass, blues, folk, rock, hard rock. I've played with an orchestra in middle school when they needed a guitar player to cover a Trans-Siberian Orchestra song. I've played banjo, I've played mandolin, I've played bass, I've dabbled in drums a little bit. I've kind of done a little bit of everything. So I'd like to take that experience and that knowledge and bring it to this channel and get it out there for you guys to see. Hopefully show you some things, you can learn from some things, and just nerd out, do what guitar geeks do, and sit around and play guitar and nerd out about it. I know there's a lot of guitar channels flooded all over YouTube, so it's a little tough to do something different, but we're going to try to do our best to do something different. We're going to have different things that you don't usually see. Custom builds, like that Telecaster shaped guitar to my right here. That's a guitar that I built 5 years ago for myself before I went to college. We have unique guitars on this channel, like this, what looks like a Strat sitting here, but there's a lot more to it than just a standard Strat. This SG looking guitar here, which has been my #1 guitar for the past 3 years, and this cool old Kramer behind me. So I hope to bring some different instruments to light that people don't usually see. I hope to inform you on different products that are out there, like Black Diamond guitars and Black Diamond pickups, which I've been associated with now for going on 5 years, since I've been helping Mike do some product demos and getting to play all these guitars and helping market the guitars. So we're going to go over, let's go over this Tele. Since I know this Tele in and out pretty well, let me grab it. So this is a pretty neat guitar, and I'm not saying that because I built it, but it's unique in a couple of reasons. So first of all, this was one of the last instruments that I built before I went off to school to become a draftsman. So this guitar started life out, it was blue. Didn't like how the finish turned out, painted it white. Didn't like how that finish turned out. Sent it over to Mike at Black Diamond. He refinished it for me in this color he sprays up. It's black cherry, so probably on the camera it's going to come through looking black or purple almost. And it's a really tough color to photograph, but it is a blend between like cherry red, black, and purple, and it all depends on which way the light hits it. So that's one cool thing about it. Second, you're thinking, well, it's just another Telecaster shaped guitar with a humbucker in it. Yes and no. So let's start up at the headstock. So this guitar, if I turn it over, it's a headstock shape that I had designed, and it has hip shot open gear locking tuners. Not so much for the locking aspect of them. This guitar originally had a single coil style pickup in it, and when we were testing single coils with Black Diamond, this was the guitar we were testing them in. So to make life easier, every time you have to change the pickup in a Tele, you got to pull the bridge off, you got to pull all the strings off. So I decided, I'm just going to put locking tuners on this thing so that I can pull the string through, lock it, cut it, tune it. Done. Take the string off, loosen the wheel, it pops out. Makes that part of the build easy. And when we're changing things, it makes it very easy. So the neck now, we're moved down to the neck. This is a 25-inch scale guitar, like a Paul Reed Smith would be. 1/2 inch shorter than Fender, 1/4 inch longer than Gibson. Right in the middle. I really like the 25-inch scale. It's a 22 fret. And this was one of the first necks that I ever scalloped. So I decided this could go really bad. I went from the 15th to the 22nd fret just to try it. And it worked out okay. I almost lost the inlay on the 17th fret side dot, but for the first time scalloping a neck, not bad. When Mike refinished it, he put a new bone nut on for me and taught me how to cut and radius and sand and shape and all the stuff that goes into making a nut. Taught me how to do that with this guitar. And then down to the body. The body is interesting. It's kind of a blend of a bunch of different guitars that I liked. So if you notice, it has a center block. It's a raised center block. I don't know how well this is going to show from back there, but it's raised up slightly in the middle, like a Firebird would be. But this guitar isn't neck through like a Firebird. It's a set neck, like a Les Paul or an SG would be. But it's a raised block middle, similar to a Firebird. And then the wings are ash, like you would find on a normal Tele. And then we decided we're going to put the humbucker in it. That was something we did this year. We changed the bridge from the 3 brass saddles to 6 individuals to make intonation easier and more accurate. And we put a Black Diamond knucklehead humbucker in. And the knucklehead is about as true to form as like a low wind, low output PAF style humbucker will get you. I think they read about 7.8, which is low for the Black Diamond stuff. We have a single volume and an input. Nothing fancy. So like I said, it's a set-necked instrument. And then you may notice a signature on the control cavity. That is Vince Gill. I got to meet Vince Gill in 2015, I believe. So I took this guitar with me. I had him sign the control cover. So let's plug this thing in and give her a listen. So today we are running through a Marshall Origin 50C. All the EQ is at 6. The blend knob, which goes, or blend or tilt, whichever they call it, is set to 6. So right in the middle of like the treble and bass channel on an old plexi, so it's like jumping the channels together. And for an overdrive, we're using an Analog Man King of Tone, which is my personal favorite overdrive. Any reverb you're hearing is provided by a Strymon Flint, and any delay you're hearing is coming from an old gray JHS Panther. So, not too much to go through on this guitar. There's only one pickup. We're going to start with all the overdrive off. So this is just guitar and amp. So it wants to push the amp a little bit, but it doesn't like super, I mean, if I dig in, it does the whole Marshall breakup thing. But if you play lightly and play dynamically, or even just roll the volume back, it cleans up really nicely. And that's that Black Diamond Knucklehead. Hands down, one of my favorite Black Diamond pickups. My top 3 would be the number 1 is the 69. That is my favorite Black Diamond pickup Mike makes. Number 2 is the Knucklehead, and number 3 is the Jawbreaker, which is in my old Kramer. So now let's kick the overdrive on and get a little nasty. have it. That is the first guitar featured on this YouTube channel. Is a custom build that I did, the AR Guitars SNT1, Set Neck T1. So, keep tuned. I'm going to try to do a video every Monday. We'll start by going through all of my guitars, and then we'll get on to some repairs, how to do some repairs, how to do some setup work. And we'll probably finish it off with one of my favorite guitars, if not my favorite guitar, is my Martin D28. Alright guys, have a great week. Make sure to click like, subscribe. Leave me a comment if there's anything that you want to see on this channel. I'll do my best to get it. Until I can get some stuff like that, all the other gear demos that are coming will most likely be Black Diamond stuff, so you'll get to see some really cool, like, Explorer type guitars, V type guitars, maybe even a double neck. That's what we're kind of trying to get for next year. So, some real cool stuff coming. Again, like, subscribe, comment. See you guys later.